I have a big sign over here, record a session. I didn't forget. So I want to give everybody hi. Hello, hello. We also live on Facebook. Can someone just go to KW Shares? Just see if we are live on it. But just make sure to mute it because we're going to hear some noise in the background. So once again, I broadcast live on KW Shares. When I say KW Shares, it's not the Coastal group, it's our local group over here. So Coastal, we have a different one. So if someone just can double check, make sure that we are live.
You are. You came and you are live.
Thank you. Try to connect yourself, so do not connect to my TV for a second over here. Let me just try to deny you from entering access to the TV over here. Perfect, okay. All right, Erica, good morning, Joe. We have a bunch of people over here right now on the call. Guys, whoever is joining us, make sure to mute yourself, okay? Make sure to mute yourself, because we can hear you chewing your breakfast burrito and sipping your cup of coffee, so whatever that is. So great. Whoever is watching us on Facebook, the KW Shares group, welcome to the Calabasas office, Long Beach office, virtual world. We are doing this tech session every Friday, and every time we have a different topic of some kind. Today, what I want to do, and I'm going to do it also step by step through using my own account because I didn't connect my Docusign as well. So I don't know if it's going to work fine. Hopefully it will, hopefully it won't, so we can understand if we're going to have any issues. Couple of things about Docusign because people will ask. One second. Drake, thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, Alison, if you cannot hear me, it's something on your end. Alison, it's something on your end, okay? So, because everybody else can hear me, so maybe just see if you're muted on your side or the volume of the speakers or whatever it is. Okay, and once again, I'm gonna try to mute yourself if you join us, so we're not gonna hear you. All right, so I'm gonna go. Just change my camera to this camera. So now you're supposed to see me over here on the screen. Perfect. Okay. So a few things about Docusign. It's a free account. You pay nothing for it. Okay. So if by whatever you are receiving some kind of an email from Docusign or from a different provider, maybe what they're going to try to do is always been happening, always going to happen. Those spam emails. Oh, click on this link over here, open this PDF, or go to this website to get the special whatever. Don't go there because once again, you already have a free Docusign account. I'm not sure just how to activate the link. Simple as that. Okay. And now another thing is, if you never had Docusign, it's going to be very, very easy to do it. Like it's one series and done deal. If you have Docusign, or if you had one in the past and just didn't utilize it, like myself, I'm not sure how it's going to look like, but we have to see just to go through the process. What I know is that you would have to use, if you have to sign up once again, have to use a different user, meaning either an email or user whatever. One little note about Docusign. Docusign is not zip forms. Okay? Zip forms is something very, very different. You can use Docusign, and I'll show you how, through zip forms, which is easy, sophisticated, the best version, but it's not zip forms. What do I mean by saying that? It means that zip forms, and you show like mine as an example, show you all the transactions that you have. That's important documentation. Like we definitely want to have that. Okay, that's not going to change. That's something that's with CAR. Docusign only documents your digital signature transactions. Okay, so that's not as important because you have everything in your zip forms anyway, or with your TC, or with your own, folder if you save your past transaction. So it's not a big deal to have a new Docusign account. okay? Because once again, you only have the archive of all the past signatures. It's not big of a deal, okay? So any questions so far? 1 second, just making sure. Scott can hear me right now. Congratulations, Alison. I can't hear anything. Alison, clean your ears. Something. I'm just making a joke. Scott says, Alison, reload the page and it works. Try that, okay? So, guys, once again, once you join us, mute yourself, and then try to reload the page or refresh if you can't hear me. All right? And sometimes if it's a Mac or whatever, you got all kind of issues. Maybe try to open from the phone or whatever it is. Daniela, question. You got 3 so far.
So Docusign is $100 yearly. It's annual fee in the past.
No, Docusign is about $240 a year.
Oh, well,
At least.
Okay, so
Yeah.
whatever it was we were paying, so if we already paid our annual fee.
Great question. So what Daniela was asking, if I already paid for, what am I doing now? So we gave you at least a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and those like sessions. I told you, hey guys, give me a heads up, give me a heads up, give me a heads up. Don't buy it. Renew by monthly subscription, like some of you do, right? So you can cancel this month and you're good. So you already paid whatever. Now, if you did renew recently or paid recently the past 30 days, they will reimburse you in full. If it's for the month or for the year or 6 months, whatever packages they have, for the past 30 days, you have to reach out to them. Not KW, not Gary Keller, not myself, nobody. You have to call and say, hey, I'm a fortunate KW agent, give me my money back, right? And if someone had bought 6 months ago, whatever, that just goes away, right? You don't have to use the free subscription, but might as well just use it because that's going to integrate to the system. Questions? Erica, they will reimburse us for any months we have not used. I called this morning about this. I got this on. Okay, Alison, welcome. Thank you, Erica. So Erica said you are going to get reimbursed. What I know, Erica, but once again, everyone double check is the last 30 days. All right. And if they give you a hard time, let us know. But that's what we know. Once again, 30 days. That's as of yesterday. All right? Perfect. So let's go and let's do step by step to see how everything looks like. So I'm gonna go to my screen over here. One second. It's not showing the right screen. Let me go again. Let me show the right screen. Okay. Cindy, thumbs up if you see my command. Is that a thumb? Okay, yeah, perfect. Sorry, it's kind of like far away. All right. So the first thing you want to go is, and by the way, if you're right now on your laptop, iPads, or whatever, you can do it. You can also do it from your phone. Just go to your browser, same thing. So I'm gonna log into my account.
When we did our training, John said to always open it in incognito mode because it's
Correct.
updates.
So a good, we just had, and you guys viewed us as well live. If you're Long Beach or Calabasas, if not, I shared the recordings with you, so you can go back and get it. If you are watching us on Facebook Live, you don't know what I'm talking about, shoot me a message. I'll send you a link to our archived videos. John Morris is the national trainer for Command. He said that he recommends to open a page in incognito mode. And if you go to the right... Huh?
In what mode?
Incognito.
Incognito.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is really cute.
I know, it's with an accent. So if you go to the top right over here, you got, once again, like right over here, just can click this one, it's going to open a new page. You won't see it right now over there because it's not on the share, but the reason is, if you open on Chrome, or maybe different browsers, it remembers cookies or passwords or whatever, and KW always making changes, so it might get stuck and you won't be able to adapt those changes. That's the only recommendation. even though, just to be honest, I'm using the regular thing, and if anything happens, I can just, erase cookies or whatever. So it worked for me. So back to command. I'm going to log in. Now, on the excuse me, on the right side, on the top, I'm going to click on settings. Click on settings, and what I can do over here is I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to see over here digital signature and transaction, Docusign. Let me know if you don't see it on your end, if anybody is like logging in and see it. As you can see that it's still kind of sinking and thinking, and hopefully it won't give me a hard time. It gave me already an error message. I'm going to see in a second. I'm going to try to refresh my window. Anybody get lucky with getting access, get into it? Yeah? Can you actually see, like, does it give it the option to manage or connect or anything like that? Okay, so you see it doesn't give me, so I'm going to, okay, here it is. I'm just going to click reconnect. Hold on for a second, I just want to refresh my page. But it's good it's happening because you might have the same issue or you might not. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. What? Perfect. Okay, so mine just give me a hard time. I'm going to wait a few seconds. Yours might already be able to log in, connect, but once again, I'm just going to wait a few seconds. Once again, make sure that you can try to log in with your existing or previous email or username for Docusign. If not, you're going to be led to use the guided to use the KW email, I guess, or different email.
Is this account set up for us already?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it has my email already.
Correct, yeah.
So we don't have to create an account.
We want to change our email to our new email.
You can. Go to settings. Okay? So one second, guys, you can see I have some, on my end at least, some kind of difficulties. Here it is. Now it came up and it asked me to connect account. Connect account. So I'm going to click on that, and it asks me for information. First, last name, preferred email, okay? And then it tells me, do you have account already? Log in here. Now, you can go through the login here. I'm not going to go through it. I'm just going to send the new email to myself because I want to go through the new. I don't believe I used this email in the past. So if it's like a new user, that's what I'm trying to do. You can try to connect like your existing one to see what it does. But
so they probably use their KW email.
I'm doing it by default, yes. Now I'm right now just sending a activation email to myself, and I'm gonna go to my email, and I'm gonna wait for it. If you have issues, guys, please let me know. I want to. So I'm just gonna wait over here for a second. Let's give it a few seconds over here. Let me look at the chat box over here. How many signature envelope does the free version comes with? I have no idea. It's supposed to be just an open account like anything. It should be limited as far as I know. Great question. Joe, unable to hear you. Randy, thumbs up if you can hear me. Randy, okay. Claudia, can you hear me? Thumbs up. Okay, Joe, on your end, my man. Sorry about that. Check what happened on your end over there.
Is our password our command password?
I do not know. Okay. Now I'm waiting for my Docusign, special access email. I didn't get it yet. I'm still waiting on my end. And once again, I'm taking it through this process because I want to experience myself if there's going to be any issues or whatever. Like, I could do it earlier, clicks, but then we're going to have issues like I have right now. Or just, it's not really an issue, it's just a delay. It's really slow. Okay. By the way, one of the reasons that I'm guessing that it's that slow because think right now how many tens of thousands of agents doing the same thing. Okay, so they're kind of like uploading, like overloading the system, I guess, to a certain extent. I'm going to my. Okay, so I'm going to go back to. I'm going to go back to share my screen. So it tells me that connection failed. I'm going to try to do it once again, and then input email address. I'm gonna put the regular one and do like login to Docusign, see if it's gonna take me anywhere. I did a couple of those yesterday, by the way, and they worked really, really well. It was actually much faster, so I'm not sure why they have this delay today, but that's just what it is, and I'm happy that we're experiencing that because it's part of just reality. Anybody here was lucky with the connection so far? Huh?
I think I did.
Okay, perfect, fantastic. So. So set up an account.
Yeah.
So it might tell you. Okay, now it tells me that this email is not. With Keller Williams, please create another account. Well, that's definitely a Keller email.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just waiting for the
Have the same issue you're having.
verification code. That's fine. That's fine. I can change my email just to go through that, but let me see. So you might
I
get.
got, once I hit connect, I got this email.
So as you can see, you might get this email or this message that I got. I didn't get still anything from there. So, okay, guys, hold on for a second. Okay, let's keep it cool and easy because we are broadcasting live as well. Now, it tells me this email is not associated, but it tells me that was the existing Docusign. So I don't have Docusign. I don't have an account right now, right? So I'm going to click on create one here. So same thing, it takes me to the same screen, and I'll send the same email. Maybe this time it's going to go through because it didn't go through a few minutes ago. I'm just going to keep trying, okay? That's the best we can do to understand how it works. Some of you already went through because you didn't have those glitches like I do, and that's great. Yes, question?
Okay, I got the email, so it says activate. Then I click on the activate, it says like, put the password. What is the password that I have to use?
The one for.
Try to make up one, or try to use your Keller command. Okay? Try to put it on and see if it does anything. So that the question was, some of you were able to go through, and they ask you for a password. So try to just put your command. If not, just try to forget password. Yeah, I'm not sure. Once again, I connected two yesterday. Brand new user and existing user, and it was just smooth. So as you can see today, we have some glitches. It's fine. It's okay because we're going to have those. So it doesn't let me. What I'm going to try to do for a second, I'm going to try to go incognito just to see if I can go through that. So give me a second. I'm going to share my other screen. Let me see. You're supposed to see my other screen right now. Let's see if John Murray's recommendation was working better. Yeah, maybe they'll get my, watch it live, and they're all right now on the system. Once again, settings, and I'm gonna scroll. I'm doing that over here. I'm gonna scroll down. Yeah, it's gonna give me the same thing I can see already. Who was able to go through? Okay, did you connect already everything or not yet?
I did it right.
Anybody was able to log in but didn't connect because I want to use your stuff as a sample.
I just waited.
Did you connect yours or not yet?
We're gonna receive it.
I'm working on it. I just got the email.
So don't do anything yet. Okay, I might use your account to show the sample. So I'm still waiting for on my end. I guess it's not my lucky day with Docusign, but that's fine because some of you were able to connect. Wait a few more seconds. If not, I'm gonna log into a different account.
Then you can use a different email address. My clients are gonna see this new Docusign from a different email address.
Don't forget that the email address, guys, like anything else, is only for your profile, for your user. On the settings, you can decide which email you can send from. Okay, it's changeable. It's changeable. So don't you worry about it. So here, I'm going to try to reconnect again. Don't have an account, create one over here. Same thing, send an email. Maybe it's going to give it to me this time. If not, I'm going to connect. I'm going to log into a different account. And hopefully that's going to work. Give it a few more seconds. Let's see if for now if you have other questions out there. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so once again, guys, same thing on my end. I mean, it just might, they probably have a glitch or just overload of the system or whatever it is. That's the best, I guess, I can give you. Even though, once again, some of you were able to go through. I didn't get any email yet to ask for approval. Susanna did get one, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I have to
Yeah.
enter my password.
So we're gonna use her as a sample in a few seconds. Okay, just because, let's just do this. Let's go over here, and guys, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna rearrange some things over here. Can you come with me for a second, please?
Yeah, just take the laptop.
No, I need you to just log into your
Oh.
your command, user and password. Yeah, I'm going to try to use your user to see if it can go through. Beautiful. Okay. So my Susanna's account. Okay, let me just share this with you. Over here. Share over here. Let's try this again. Over here. We have Susanna's account. Go to settings. We'll scroll down. Okay, Susanna went through the same thing and she did get a verification email. Can I see your verification email?
Yeah.
Penny, it looks like it's stuck, but I did get an email from Docusign.
Okay, so what is? Yeah, it's just giving us a hard time.
I don't know.
So what I'm doing right now. I am just to show you guys on the screen over here. Okay. That's the email that she got. I don't want to pull her email to the screen, but she got an email activation from Docusign, and it says that's your KW email, activate your account, and then enter password, like just enter new password, and choose one security question, okay, and then activate. So go ahead and do that for a second for us, and I'm going to go back to your. I'll go back to the screen in a second. You see, you're still loading that. That's so annoying. But that's fine. Yeah, we're just waiting for the page to refresh. But at the same time, okay, Janet says, I use my personal email rather than the KW one. I already have a Docusign account. It's saying that my address is not associated with KW email address. Janet, that's correct. We already mentioned that. So you need to open a new account. So I don't think that you can enroll your existing account. That's the point. You cannot enroll your existing account. You have to choose a different email or use.
I used my current email and it went through.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have an account, and mine is letting me sign in through email, even though command was stuck.
Sure. Correct.
Docusign did actually send an email. So
That's what we'll do in a second with Susanna logging to that as well. So once again, guys, this is just, I mean, you can try later on if it doesn't work for you, like it doesn't work for us on our end as well. And that's fine. So I'm going to try, do you know, Susanna, do you know your CR login? CAR login? No? You ordered already, right?
I know. I have it, but I left that paperwork at home.
That's
So,
fine.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, Meny, it looks like I'm not connecting under settings, but it looks like I did get it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So all I have to do is authorize now here, right? Because I authorized it on the email
Yeah.
and it went through and now it has like Keller Williams recently viewed rooms, signing activity, new document access.
Yeah, you got full access. You
So
got full
just
access.
press authorize over here.
So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to log into Docusign through the command. My best guess is that they're overloading for a second. So that's why it doesn't really work well. But let me try something different for a second. Oh wait, questions? Yes, Claudia. Claudia, I can't hear you guys. So hold on for a second. That's what we have in the chat.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah. What's the question?
Okay, so we're wondering that if we have our own email address that's not KW, and it's saying here that all DocuSign documents will be sent to this KW email, right? So that means that we have to now all have a KW email, and that's the one that we have to use for command as well as DocuSign. Is that?
Great question. I mean, by default, your command, the KW systems are all integrated with the KW profile, which is also the email, of course, but has nothing to do with third-party vendors like DocuSign. Now, I don't know if they're defaulting us to use only the KW email. I have no idea.
No.
I don't know. Some people said that they were able to sign up with a regular email, so you can only try. We do see right now that we're experiencing some glitches in the system, so it's not really the best maybe timing, but at the same time, I'm just showing you how to do that, so you can do it afterwards, or you can reach out to me next week, and we can, over the phone, one-on-one, whatever, our teams in place also will be able to help you out how to do so. So let me go back for a second to the screen. For sure, it's given us a hard time, but let me try something else. Assuming that you were able to log in, I'm going to try to do something over here, which is perfect. Okay. I'm going to try just to go to Docusign with Susanna's username to see if we're able to log in. She just right now did the same process, and she was able to do it.
Yeah.
So let me see if we're able to do it. Can you come up here for a second and do the same thing, please? Okay. So type in your KW email, whatever email you used, and the password, and we'll see if you're able to log in. Because I do want to show you a couple of other things. And one of them is how to, once again, you can use the DocuSign independently, like you don't have to do it through the command.
I put in two S's. How do I go back to sign in as different user? There we go.
Try again. And then also to show you how to link your DocuSign to zip forms. So moving forward, you can just do all your digital signatures through zip forms using DocuSign. You don't have to set it up with using ZipLogic. I've used ZipLogic in the past. It's great, it's free, but it's not as good as DocuSign. Okay, so I'm not going to remember your password. Okay, so here it is. That's the screen as you're going to get for DocuSign, because right now she just joined like a few seconds ago. Okay, so I mean, I don't really know much about DocuSign in settings, but it just showed that it's connected. She just did it like through the same process that I just showed you. And I would go over here to my profile, top screen, top right profile, and then make sure that all the information here is correct. Privacy and security. Signatures, you can set up your signature as well, right? If not, it's gonna take you while you're gonna, do the signature first time with whatever platform, let's say zip form, is gonna prompt you to do that as well. But you just can play with the settings over here. 1 second. See if there's anything else interesting over here. Not really. Once again, there's nothing much. As I told you in Docusign. Now let me try and go to something like more important to me to show you is, and we have enough time. I'm going to the car.org, and I'm going to click on zip forms. Now I need to sign in. Okay, so if I don't remember how to sign in, you can, I think, it's sign in either with your username or with your NRDS number. Okay, so you don't remember, right? That's fine. So let's say she forgot, and the only reason I'm insisting to do it through hers because her Docusign is working fine. So let me just try to do that. So it's asking me, enter your NRDS or DRE number. Okay, so what's your DRE number? It's going to send an email. 02
02091267.
Okay, and then submit. Maybe you didn't register. Can you double check? Repeat the number again.
02091267. Yeah, that's the right number. They sent me my orientation date and everything. So.
Okay, so let's find you by the NRDS number.
Some.
Hold on for a second. Maybe. Let's just double check. There's a link over there. I'm clicking on this link. I'm doing like last name and wait for me, please.
Graisey.
EY. I'm very close.
02.
Submit. That's the NRDS number. Okay, I'm going to copy this one. And then I'm going to go return. Let's go back. Can you do it? Come on. Too slow for me. Let's just go back over here. In zip forms and forgot password. And I'm going to try with the NRDS number. Submit. No, it didn't finish the
Process.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let me just try to do mine. I mean, once again, I don't have the Docusign set up, but just to show you how it works. Okay, so I have no idea what my password is. Gotta be this one. Or not. Okay, so give me a second. Let me find my password. Uh-huh. You see? Maybe this one. Perfect. I'm in. Let me just see if we have any questions for a second. Oh, we have only a lot of questions. Okay, Alison works for me. Scott works for me. Drake, I'm in. Erica, I'm in. Everybody are in besides me. Fun. Okay, so let me just go for a second back to, if I'm gonna continue over here, back to my console to see. Oh, this is Susanna. 1 second. I'm going to log out. I'm going to log into mine again just to see. Maybe right now it's just a small glitch. As I mentioned to you, just delay in the system. Back to my command. Really quickly, if it's not going to work, I'm just going to go, keep going. It's okay. Like we know how to connect. It was working for most of you, as I can see. Docusign. Oh, there's no delay right now. Okay. Connect account. Meny KW. Send an email. Let's try this again. Personal figures. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, boom. Check your email. Now I'm going to check my email. Thank you. That. Now I got the email. So I'll do the same thing. It tells me you get invited. I'm going to accept the invite. So give me a second over here. Let me just do this little magic over here like we did before. And I'm going to put the password. Security question. It doesn't let me. Oh. Okay. Fine. Let's put an answer and then activate. And okay, accept agreement. That's the next step. And I am in, right? So now I'm going to go back to Docusign over here. I'm going to do, you see what happened over here? Authorize. So I'm going to click on authorize. And it's going to ask me for, it's open a different screen right now. You might not see it on, if you're viewing me right now, it's a pop-up. But let me just, I'm going to type in my password. I'm going to log in, accept, and I'm in. Okay, as you can see, right now my account is connected. See over here? Perfect. Now let's go back to my zip forms. So I'm on card.org, and I'm going to continue to zip forms. If you log in, how are you supposed to log in? If you never logged in before or registered or whatever, please complete the session. If you forgot, put your DRE or NRDS number. Is it easy to use? The first thing they're going to ask you is to accept this license agreement, only because it's probably newer. Maybe if some of you might not have that. Oh, hold on for a second. You cannot see my screen because it's a pop-up. So hold on for a second.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm going to try to share this screen. Oh, maybe it is the same screen. No, it's almost different screen, right? Let me see. Sorry, oh, here it is. Sorry. Okay, now I'm sharing like now I'm sharing zip forms. Claudia, thumbs up if you can see my zip forms page. Perfect. So I'm gonna click yes, I agree to the license agreement, continue. Congratulations, exit order. And now I'm in my zip forms. Okay, now you can see the transaction and the whole thing and whatever. I'm gonna show like a test of some kind, but before that, actually, one thing you want to do is, I don't really remember how, but let's just do it. So over here, you go to Profile and Settings, okay, on the zip forms, okay. At the top right, Profile Picture, Profile and Settings, and make sure that all the information here is correct. And ask me, I don't know why it says false over here. Let me just put my license number. Press save. Make sure all the information here is correct, accurate, updated. Very important over here in the Offices tab. Make sure that you have the right information, right? Says whatever office you're with, the address is correct, numbers, whatever. Save. And then let me see what else. Sign security, not over here. I'm just trying to find how to link the Docusign. If not from here, from a different spot, but I just don't remember. Not this one, products. Those are the free one that is part of the zip form, so it's not over here. Here it is, settings, okay? So once again, the top right, you go to the profile, you click on it, and you do profiles and settings. And at the top menu over here, you go to settings, and most of you probably going to have Zip Logic as a default, because it's a free, the free one. So right now, I'm doing, click on Docusign, and you see, I already have it linked to my profile, because I guess that's how, because I approved the system, but that's gonna, I'm not sure even how it worked. Maybe I'm gonna unlink it right now. And I'm going to link existing document in case that it's not linked. So I'm not sure how it was already linked. So I'm going to link my account. Oh, because I was signed in, that's why. So email, that's menykw.com, just for any case. Continue. And password. Accept. And I'm linked. Bam, I'm done. Easy as that. Now, by the way, you won't have to do that because it already asked me prior to link to the Docusign.
So if you want to
Quick.
use Zip Logic.
Hold on. I'm going to show you a few more things in the transaction themselves just for you to see how easy it is. But let me just stop sharing for a second. And questions so far? Yes. Yes. Question.
If you're linked, can you still use Zip Logic?
Yeah, you just have to use Zip Logic as a default. I'm going to show right now a sample transaction, like I'm sending a document to signature. You see how it works. Great question. Yes, Daniela.
No, mine is still in progress. It gave me all of that on my phone. I got the email.
Sure.
But it's still in progress.
So give it a few minutes. It's just a glitch overload on the system or something like that, but it's definitely going to work. Other question? Alison, I think, Scott, I see it. Alison, it's very good to think. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go back to my zip forms. I think this was that screen over here. Yeah. Okay. So I was linked as I'm going to press save just to save the features just for the case, and I'm going to go just to a sample transaction. Show you how to work this. This is more like a zip from class 101, but not going to go that deep. Just to show you how it works with the zip with the Docusign. And let's say I'm going to documents, and on the documents I'm just whatever. There's like what?
For e-sign.
Yeah. I'm going to whatever whatever document. Okay, I can do it from the document itself or just e-signature. Then I'm going to click on the top left, e-sign. Okay, e-signature. I'm going to click on that one. And to your question, okay, Aline was asking, can I change the default signatures over here? So the top asks you packet name. What do you want to call your packet? And then signing service. So here you can juggle between Zip Logic and Docusign. Okay, now it's Docusign because by default that's what I used, and right now I have it at no cost to use to whatever extent. Now I'm going to click on next, and I'm going to click, choose the recipients, just me on this specific case. I'm going to put the information. I guess it's my first and last. What is that? Oh, middle, whatever. Okay, and then email, perfect, and then close. Okay, of course you're going to add whatever recipients. Next. You can. Of course, it gave me a hard time. It refused to connect. Whatever it means. Give it a second or two or whatever. Not sure what that's all about. It might be just the flash settings or whatever it is. I can't even refresh this page because it's all flash over here. Let me go back for a second and try this again. As you can see, it just gave me a hard time. Not sure why, but I know it works, so it's all good. Okay, close. Next, try this one more time. But the next page is where you see, like, it doesn't let me go through for some reason. Which flash settings or whatever it is. But that's where the Docusign is going to open up. So you can try it on your end. Let me see if anybody was lucky to get in. Okay, anybody try to do a sample Docusign document like me?
Yeah, I have.
And did you open your browser and did the whole thing? Perfect, okay. So once again, just give me a hard time for a second, but that's pretty much the process of how you're doing it. The next screen, basically what it's going to do, It's just going to open the Docusign as you're familiar with it, and just ask you drag the signatures or whatever you need to do. One thing I heard, I don't know 100%. If you're familiar with Docusign, usually it already set up everything automatically for you. Let's say you put buyer 1, buyer 2, selling agent, and then you open the documentation or the Docusign. So what it does, it already opened the Docusign, and all the fields already filled up for you automatically. Correct? You follow me so far? Right? The initials and the signatures and dates or whatever, you still have to go through to make sure it's all in place. There's might be a glitch, or it's not set up yet with our account yet, so you might have to just drag everything from A to Z. Personally, I'm okay with it because it forces me to go over the contract one more time and catch errors or whatever it is, and maybe how everything is placed. But in any case, let me just go back to see if my browser is still not functioning. It's not. Unfortunately, it refused to connect. Not sure what happened over there. That's okay. All right, I'll take questions. Yeah, I mean, most of you on the wait, hold on. John Williams. Our PW board doesn't show in the drop down. John, I don't know what it means. Drop down of what? You're not supposed to put any board anywhere, as far as I know.
I think it doesn't have like all those little things.
No. Click on the top left. If you're on the car or G, hold on for a second. Let me just show it to you. I'm not sure, John, if it's the same question, but let me just show you what you mentioned. If you're in the car and you have to stuck somewhere over here, like how do I get back to zip forms? Okay, on the top left, click on the logo.
Okay.
Click on the logo, go to the main page. Now you can see the zip forms once again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now that's how you go once again to the zip forms. I already linked, so it's going to take me once again inside. Did it work for you?
It is a farm.
Yeah, there. The zip forms. Do it again. Perfect. Okay. Any questions? Any more questions? Okay, Erica. Will the mobile app be working as well? Just try to download the Docusign app on my phone, but it doesn't work. I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea. Great question. Probably will, because Docusign is an app, great app too, so it's got to be linked. Erica, if you meant the Docusign app or the Kelly, I'm not sure what you're asking, but I mean, it's an app, so you're supposed to be able to log in through the same credentials as you log into your online browser. Docusign app, yeah. Just try it again, or if not, try later or tomorrow, or send me an email. We'll check with KW support, tech support, to see if that's something that they didn't open yet. But I mean, it's got to be available at one point. More questions? Yes.
I logged completely out of command and back in, and then I was able to connect.
Right. Yeah. So if you have those glitches, for example, log out, log in again. Maybe it's going to help you out. But just try it maybe later on, just maybe system overload. Other questions, guys? Ask whatever. This is a good timing right now because we have a lot of people on the.
Can we use it
yeah.
out of zip form?
Say again?
Can we use it out of the zip form?
Yeah.
In regular documents?
Yes. Yeah. Just log into your Docusign with your email and password. Just use it to whatever you want. You can upload documents directly to Docusign, preferably PDF. I don't know if you can upload anything else. I don't think so. So once you scan a document, whatever, it can be whatever you can, not even real estate, you use it to whatever you want. It's just Docusign account. Other questions? Good question.
When you connect it to the zip forms, it's gonna give you the steps where you need to follow, where they need to sign, or it's automatically signed for them to know where they need to sign.
So as I mentioned, I think it won't take you automatically. What I saw a couple of times the last couple of days, it did not, but that might be changed because that's like a DocuSign feature. If it is or if it doesn't, just drag and drop wherever you're supposed to. The initial, signature, dates, different fields, excuse me, whatever it is, until it's going to be automatic. It's not a big of a deal, okay? But I don't know 100%, so you'll have to check.
I think it does. When you go.
I don't know. As a default, it does. With our account, the Docusign that I take to KW, I don't know if it's available yet. Okay, I don't know. I experienced that it did not, so I'm not sure if it's going to be available in an hour or so, or tomorrow, or if it's not ever going to be available. I'm guessing it will, like anything else.
Like you said a couple times, automatically just goes to them.
Yeah. Erica, it's asking for a global sign-in, but when I try both, it won't work. Yeah, try, Erica, I don't know about the app. Great question, but we'll check later today. Guys, other questions? If not, I know that all of you guys to go and Donak and prospect and make mass phone calls and drop flyers and sell tons of properties. So, guys, thank you for watching. We're live. Guys, say everybody hi to KW shares live. Thank you everybody for joining, and see you at the next session. Bye, guys. Thank you. Happy Friday. Yeah. Good luck.